Welcome to the Den of Doom. Here we are on a Monday morning, a 30-minute effort working on improving our pedal effectiveness. Nice smooth action we're after today. So I'm just going to press if you're ready, do work out, and then after that, 3, 2, 1, okay. So we're off. A nice 7-minute warm-up. Okay, and away to go. So nice and easy. Think about how you're pedaling. Just going to get, if you did do a long run at the weekend, get those aches and pains out of those legs, get the blood flushing through. And we're focusing on technique today. So I don't want you exhausted. I just want you to be fresh as a daisy and feeling better than when you got on the bike. So lots of you will have a long bike or a long run in the mornings on a Sunday, and usually Monday morning it's a little bit weary, a little bit stiff. So we're looking at this one today to be a recovery-ish bike, focusing on technique, flushing through the blood to improve our recovery. Okay, we're going to do a few sessions where we're just going to spin up. So we're going to do 10 seconds of really fast spinning and then just go settle back into just pedaling. So in 10 seconds time, we are going to just spin those legs just a little bit quicker. Going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Just spin them, no resistance. Very little resistance. We're loosening off the legs just for 10 seconds and relax. So nice and easy, back into it. Okay. Not as beautiful a day as it was yesterday. But it's a warm one nevertheless. I think we've got rain forecast. Tom's just walked in. I'm just going to ask the local weatherman. Got rain forecast this afternoon?
Yeah, but
looking out the window.
I don't think it will.
He doesn't think it will. It's a bit like Len Bateman. Does he still do Len Bateman's half-hour weather forecast? No. And Len tends to look out the window.
Yeah.
Say what it's doing at the moment.
I'd say 3:45.
3:45. There we are from Tom's forecast. Why are you closing the door? Tom's forecast is going to be raining at 3:45. So we're going to do another spin up in 3, 2, 1. Just spin those legs. Off we go. 10 seconds. Keeping everything nice and still. Just making it go a little bit faster. Good morning, Martin. And relax. Superb. Keep giving people waves. I'm going to keep a wave back. I don't know. Tamsin, are you still watching? Don't worry, I won't be too tired for what we've got till later. Keep that nice and quiet. Right. 3.5 minutes left of our warm-up. Fantastic. Got a song stuck in my head. I can't remember who sang it. Search for the hero inside yourself. What was that? Oh, I can't remember. It'll come back to me. It's just going over and over, so I do apologise if it comes out every now and again. We have got 3 minutes left, and we'll do another little spin up. Off we go. Just 10 seconds or so, just increasing that blood flow. And relax. It's really good, well done. Yeah, so August is an interesting month. I know we've got lots of family commitments. Work starting to get back to normal for everyone. Interesting to see what happens in the offices and workplaces now. as everyone's going back. Especially my office in college. We're slightly on top of each other. I don't know what the master plan is there. What about you, Heather? Yours is quite spacious though, isn't it? Okay, another spin up. We're going to increase the gear for this one. A little bit more resistance. Lift the heart rate a little bit more so we're ready for an effort. Nice and fast. Fast as you can without bouncing too much. And relax. So I've got a couple of massages booked in after this today. Fingers crossed it won't be raining at 4:45. Because that's when I, hopefully, will get to do something fun. We took the children all co-steering on Friday, which was really good fun. And one of the, obviously there's paid groups going, and one of the people who were there went, "Oh, do people do this without guides?" Well, that's what we do. It's, as long as you know where you're going, it's great fun. Kids absolutely loved it. And I'm nagging to come back. Oh. Oh. Okay, we've got 42 seconds left to our first 2-minute effort. Now, the focus of these 2 minutes efforts is to really think. For the first one, I want you to think about scraping the poo off the shoe. And it's at an RPE of about 5 to 6. So it's at tempo, just underneath sweet spot. So you're really focusing on technique. If you're finding it too hard and your technique is disappearing, then just take it down a level, because the focus today isn't working super hard. It's about just getting that technique. Scrape that poo off the shoe, engage the glutes. 3, 2, 1, a little bit more resistance, and away we go. So you're scraping the poo off the shoe, engaging the glutes and hamstrings throughout, and we're going to look at an RPM cadence of about 85, 86 to 90, maybe even 95. So we're going to get ready to do a count in 5 seconds. 2, 1, and count. Okay, that was 25, so my cadence was 100. Think about that poo off the shoe. It's all about glutes and hamstrings, correcting the balance so it's not all quad. 1 minute left. Poo off the shoe. Get that heel down at the bottom and pull back. So throughout the effort, I want you to feel your heel in the back of your shoe. Good. Going to do another count in 5 seconds, 2 seconds, and count. Okay, 24 for me. Keep it going. I discovered if I look at the clock on the GoPro, it's better than looking at my watch when my eyesight is failing me. Relax in, 3, 2, 1, and take it back down. You're nice and easy now. So a little bit out of puff, not excessive. Really good. So for the next 2 minutes, what I want you to think about are laces and toes. So for this, we're going to use our hip flexors to lift. Use the hip flexors to lift and then drive over the top. So in order to do that, you're also going to use the tibialis anterior, which is the muscle at the front of your shin. And that's going to lift your toes up So you're actually using a little bit more the muscles in your lower leg. They're not redundant. We're using our feet to help push that round. So you want to feel tops of your feet on your shoes and possibly your toes towards the front. Going in, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So an RPE of 5 to 6. If you've got power targets, try and hit them. Your cadence, anywhere between 85 and I'm quite happy with 100 to be honest. Fast pedaling really improves that communication between the nerves, the brain and the muscles. So make sure you can feel your feet on the tops of your shoes. Okay, we're going to do a count in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, yep, up to 100 again. It's really hard work getting that foot up, getting that pressure on the top of your shoe. That's what you want to focus on. You won't get it on every single one, but you will get it if you focus. Well done. Keep it going. Keep it going. Just 30 seconds left. Bring those knees up. Bring those feet up. Feel that pressure. Keep it going, 15 left. Well done. I can feel those muscles working. I've obviously been neglecting them for a while. 3, 2, 1. And relax, the wrong way. Well done. So nice and easy now. That's we're halfway there. So for the next one, we're going to try and combine it for the next two, to be honest. So if you've got a watt bike, I really want you to focus on getting as big an oval as you can. Not the sausage, but more of a circle instead of a sausage, or for some of you, that figure of 8. So we're going to try and open out the shape as much as possible. Now I've lost myself here, so hopefully I'm still online. We've just got some timer on it. Only one light, come on Pete. Okay, we're off again. We're focusing on getting both of them, scraping the poo and lifting. So we're getting that shape, keeping the power on your pedal for as long as you possibly can. Hi Brian. Oh, I've got a bit more likes now, thank you. Send me the love. Brilliant. Think about that shape. Think about getting power on the pedal for as much of the pedal stroke as possible. Focus on that cadence. So we're going to do a count in 10 seconds. If you haven't got a cadence, Peter. Ready to count in 2, 1, and go. Okay, 24 for me there. Well done, 1 minute left. Keep it there, stay relaxed in that upper body. Think about the power, think about your feet. How are you getting those legs over? What muscles are you using? Keep it going. Make that shape. Make that shape. 30 seconds left. 25. Only one more effort. after this. Correct technique will help you massively. Keep it going. Don't let it drop off now. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Sweat starting to build up now. Fantastic. Nice, easy recovery. So the same for the next one. We're really focusing on having as much power on the pedal, so contact with the pedal for as long as possible. Don't want to hear any clunking. Keep that power on. You can tell I'm fresh this morning. No long runs yesterday, only a hike up a hill with big rucksack on. 15 seconds left. Well done. 10 seconds to go. And the last of the 2-minute efforts, focusing on your pedaling action. 2, 1, off we go. Think about your shape. Come on, Penny, that's really good. So it's an RPE of 5 and 6. Should be able to chit chat. Not too red in the face in that basement. Good. I'm going to do a count in 10. If you haven't got your cadence monitor, counting 15 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1, and count. Okay, that's 23 from me. I dropped off a little bit from my enthusiastic beginnings. Most important thing is that focus on technique. Well done. Thirty seconds left. Awesome. 20 left. Think about how you're pedaling. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So from here, after our recovery, we're going to do 5 minutes on about 7, so a little bit harder than we've just done. And if you can remember who sang that song, tap it in there for me. Search for the hero inside yourself. Oh, I don't want to say you with me, so I don't think it is. Annie Lennox, maybe. But let me know. So from here, we're going to do 5 minutes, 5 minutes, at about 7. So expect me not to talk quite as much. You get a little bit of peace and quiet for this one. Okay, we're going in. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Oh no, sorry, we've got another 1 minute recovery. Shame on me, got a bit excited there. A little bit excited. I'm totally sure. I feel like I'm on speed today. Everything's like 100 miles an hour. Because I haven't trained yesterday. I did have a 22 minute swim, I think, in my swim run wetsuit. Down at Dale while the girls were jumping off the pontoon. But other than that, yesterday, it was pretty much chilling. Well deserved, I think. There's 22 seconds of this recovery left before we do our 5 minutes. Let's not get too carried away too soon. Try to hold consistent effort and a consistent pace. So we will check the cadence as we go. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Here we go. So this is a 7. We're going to do a count. Okay, off we go. Okay, I managed 24. So without changing gear, for each minute that we do a count, or each 15 seconds that we throw in the count, you want to hit the same target if possible, so that your power doesn't change. And think about that cadence. If you're doing a leg count, make sure each time you count a different leg, because that brain will be communicating with your dominant side. So some of you will find that you're mostly counting your right leg or your left leg. But let's try and swap them over each time so they can talk to each other. Get ready to count. 2, 1, and count. Okay, 24 again. Well done, guys. 3 minutes left. Keep that pace steady. Keep the power there. Halfway. And get ready to count again. 2, 1, and count. Okay, well done, I'm bang on. 24. Keep it going. 2 minutes left. Feeling more like a 7 now. One and a half coming up. 1.5 now. 10 seconds to count. 2, 1, and count the other leg. Okay, well done, I'm still there. Are you? Hopefully. Get ready to count. Keep it going, last effort now. 30 seconds left and count. Okay, 24. You're still there. 15 seconds left. Keep that cadence going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Just 5 minutes cool down and a little stretch before we get on with the rest of the day. Whew. Nice and easy. Good. Whew. Fantastic, well done. We've done it. Awesome, get those legs spinning. We shouldn't have built up a great deal of lactic acid. We were hovering, hopefully just below the threshold. As we get closer to the end of the 5 minutes, obviously it started to feel a little bit harder as it was building up. Now each time you do this session, depending on what you did the day before, it may feel completely different trying to hit the same targets. So in most cases I put a range for you to hit. It doesn't matter if you're at the bottom end of that range, but you need to try and stay within it for the session. If you're really struggling, the best piece of advice I can give you is that you're tired and it's probably best to jump off. Give yourself good quality rest, make sure your nutrition is right, and save that for another day. What we're doing with all our training is we're layering the fitness. We're alternating hard and easy sessions. The easy ones will give us that base, the increased physiological adaptations to improve our fitness, our endurance, and the speed work that we put in will give us that strength and power. And what we've done today is pretty much focus on the technical aspect where we're really thinking about what we're doing with our legs rather than just letting them turn over, so that we can start activating. Brilliant, well done Brenta. Couldn't get to the end of the 5 but well over 4 minutes at the same cadence. That's awesome, really, really good, well done. Trying to give you some love but it doesn't like my sweaty fingers. That's really good. And as you go through the week, you'll see the fitness will start to build. Some of it's gauging the level that you start at, what gear you're on, and how you feel. But that's awesome, well over 4 minutes. Really, really well done. So Heather and Penny, I know you're with me. Hopefully you've gone the distance, hit your targets. Absolutely fantastic. So 1 minute 43 left. In the last minute, I'll start with stretching. If you want to continue pedaling, that's fine, but keep it nice and easy. And make sure that you stretch. On the bike, we'll do most of the major muscle groups, but don't forget to do the soleus, which is stretch. That is done with a bent knee of the lower leg, the calf muscle. Coming to the last minute, just going to sit up, keep pedaling, do some arm circles. So what you really need to focus as well, if you're swimming and cycling, and you're swimming predominantly front crawl, you tend to get stronger in the chest and our shoulders come round. We're on the bike in that aero position, same thing unfortunately, we're closing in these chest muscles. So we've got to make sure that we open those out. So nice big circles, bringing them out and round. And we're going to finish behind and push our shoulder blades together. And keep pedaling. Lift your arms up a little bit higher to get more of a stretch across the chest. Shoulder blades squeeze together and relax. Bring one up to your ear and let it go down. Bring the other up, let it go down. Bring your arm across. Stretching the rhomboids at the back, behind the shoulder blade, and stretching across the deltoid there. And the other one. Keep the shoulder down. If you lift the shoulder, you reduce the rhomboid and the deltoid stretch. So if you can keep that down, you know you've got that there. What I'm going to do now is tilt my head to the side, slightly forwards as well, because I want to stretch the neck muscle that attaches to my scapula, my shoulder blade. And I want that to drop down, so I'm going to push my arm out behind me to stretch that muscle as much as I can. Turning my thumb up, I'm just going to bring it up. Turning my thumb down, I'm going to take it down, and as far behind me as possible, and then back in. And the other side, just get the stretch first, push the arm behind, and we're going to go thumb up, high as you can. Hi Katie, you've arrived at the end, sorry, turn the thumb down, and take, oh that's a good stretch, all the way down behind you. I think I might do a few more of those later, but if you find anywhere's particularly tight and not releasing it here, then use the stretches later on. And now onto our calf muscles. So drop your heels down, feet are parallel on the pedals at the moment, heels are down to get that initial stretch. And as I said, if you're going into triathlon, you want to have your calves nice and long. You don't want them in shortened state. So as you descend on the hill sometimes, just think about stretching, particularly as you're coming towards the end of your race, or your cycle aspect of the race. Take your hip to the side, make sure your bike is firmly secured in your turbo before doing so, and drop that heel right down. And then the other side, drop the heel down. Remember, this is only stretching that big meaty muscle of the gastrocnemius in that calf. So as you do the soleus, just jump off, bend the knee, and drop your heel down off a block or a step. Okay, and into our quads. I'm going to take my shoe off to do that. Hand holding onto my foot. Good stretch down the quad. Make sure the quad is pointing to the floor. Sweat's dripping off the nose. Okie doke. I'm putting my foot back on top of my shoe rather than in it, because we're just going to finish off with the pigeon pose, which, well done Penny for completing it on your bike last week, I'm very impressed. But be very careful with this one. If it's not securely on your on your turbo, it can be a very dangerous stretch to do. Get that heel into your buttocks, push your hip forwards by clenching your glutes, get that stretch. Okay, foot back on top. Now I'm going to place my leg in the pigeon pose. So I'll put my foot on a tri-bar or the handlebars and just lean forwards until you can feel the stretch in your glute muscle, and I can also feel it coming up the IT band. So just holding it there. Can lean towards your knee, and then maybe down towards your toe. Depends how much room you've got on your bike and how flexible you actually are. I know, Penny, that you're pretty flexible, so probably far more flexible than me. And change legs. Foot on the bars. Lean forwards. Gosh, this one's really not very flexible today. Now to the knee. And towards the toe. Okay, and that's 40 minutes that I've been on air for at the moment. So thank you very much for joining me for the whole distance, and hope to see you again very, very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.